Hi everybody and welcome. Welcome back to Mr. Green, the sequel that is our September daily. And as I speak, it is the 29th of September. And that means September's almost over. I can't believe we've actually got to the end of this. Well, nearly. There's still tomorrow to go. But yesterday, the designer we rolled was TaylorMade Journals, our lovely Lorna. And I've only got 2 prompts to choose from. I've got collage and insects. So I went with collage. So let me just add that down here. The 29th is collage. And that means tomorrow, whichever designer I get, the prompt is insects. See what I do with that. Excuse me. So, time to get cracking. Let's have a look at Mr. Green, the old fat fella. That's him. You know, when you think about it, there's so many hours of work in here. It's incredible, really. So, where are we up to? That was yesterday's, which was the sciencey one, which I actually really like. You could have gone more to town on it, decorating it, you know, putting little clusters and labels and stuff. But I like it because of its simplicity. It's really rather nice. Right, so that brings us on. We've got a double spread here and we've got a single page there. Well, I think I'm going to save the single page for the insects and do this double spread for collage. I think that's the way forward. So I have the pieces of paper that I printed out with Lorna's autumn kit on. I've sort of cut up. I've used my decollage trimmer, but you can easily use a tear ruler if you want to. You know, one of these things, tear up against it. But I've got a decollage trimmer, so why would I not use it? And I'm going to collage straight onto here. It'll just save a little bit of bulk, So I've got all of these, and I can put them where I like. So let's have a look. Let's just have a quick go and see if we can. It's going to be quite straight, this. You know, it's not going to have torn edges at weird angles and stuff. They are all either square or rectangular, these pieces. And I quite like that look. It's nice. So yeah, we've got big pumpkins. We've got the bird. We've got all sorts of things. If it's in Lorna's kit, basically, I've torn it up. Don't really want that over those. I think the best thing to do is just make a start. So I'm going to use my glue stick to stick these down. I think it'll be fine for this job. If it turns out it's not fine, then we'll move on to some other glue. And I'm not inking round each piece, because I think ultimately it might end up looking a bit dark if I do. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick them down like that. Ooh, I've got this lovely big bird. I mean, the bird's not that big, but the piece of paper is. See, I'm going to put him there. So this is usually, when I do collage, it's usually quite a quiet time, and you just carry on piece after piece. You're not really thinking of anything very much apart from which piece of paper is going to go down next, and it's a nice thing to do, actually. It's just a, I don't know, pleasing sort of thing to do. No, I need something slightly wider than that. Would that go there though? Yes, it would. That would go there. Let's put that there then. You usually get the best collages when you don't overthink it, but there is a little bit of thinking to do. So I'm going to try and keep my edges fairly straight if I can. It's not the end of the world if they're not straight, to be honest. What about that all the way over there? Yeah, quite like that. It's a big piece, but nobody said we couldn't have big pieces. There are no rules. That's got a straight edge on that I haven't cut, so let's put that to the outside. Bring that down a bit to there. Yeah, lovely. And with these big pieces, it doesn't have to build up quickly. Need new glue sheets. See what I can find to put down there. What about this? Oh, that's perfect. So what you're kind of trying to do is not create too many straight lines. Just overlap slightly if you can, and it looks better in the end. What about that piece? I think that's better than another long piece. So yeah, when you come to do yours, just chill. Chill in the certain knowledge that you can't get it wrong. And that's good. So what about that piece up there then? Yeah, I like that there. This kit's just so lovely. So many lovely bits to choose from. So let's get that where we want it there. No, not there. Let's get it level with that bit. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So we've just got this little bit to do on this page, but of course we're doing 2 pages. So what else have I got? We've got that. That might look quite nice there. But what else do I have? Oh, it's a nice big half a pumpkin. That would go down there. Then I just need a longer, thinner piece in there. So let's put this piece down. Down there. Okay. So you can see we've got a little gap in here. So we just need something to fill that little gap. What can it be? I've got lots of green, so I'm thinking it's not quite long enough. That is, and I could cut that and leave myself another little piece in case I need it on the other side. So be warned, this tends to make a bit of a noise. There's not much I can do about it, sorry. So right, I can put that there. How does that look? Well, I've got two pieces that are the same, but does it matter? I don't know. I don't know, it might, you know. I think I'm going to put that piece in up to there. Just dare to tear. Yeah, put that piece there. I cannot believe we are so close to the end. Honestly, it seems ridiculous. It seems like it's only less than a week since I started doing this. And I don't want to cut that bird's nose off because I rather like it. And I'm sure so does he. Right, so I just need a little piece to go in there. With that little bud that we had before, would it do the job? Whew, you know it would. You know it would. Yeah, that's better. Just for a couple of minutes flapping around, we've got it sorted. So let's pop that there. So that saved there being two pieces the same being in contact with each other, so I think it looks better. I like that now. That's nice. So let's move along the bus and do this one. Is that still in? Yeah. You can still see what I'm up to, can't you? So I've got that piece. Why not? Let's have a new sheet. New page, new sheet. Okay. And I have got quite a lot of green, so I think I'm going to use a bit of green. Use it up. Of course, if you're making a journal, anything that you've got left would come in handy anyway, because you could make clusters and there's always things to do with bits of spare paper. And I will be starting to make a journal very, very soon. Oh, I like that bit there. Because we're going to be making our No Digis grunge journal. And so I need to start getting all my stuff together for that. I've got a new little trolley. Trolley? I suppose it is a trolley. Cart. Yeah, cart. More than that. Beside me here, and I aim to fill it up with all the things that I think I might need for the grunge journal. So I've got them, because if I haven't got them close to hand, I'll forget I've got them, and so therefore they won't get used. So that's the plan, to go around and actually seek out anything that I think is suitable to use on the grunge, in the grunge journal. You know, be it papers, be it whatever it is, lace, stamps, whatever. Right, okay, I'm making progress here. It's just a little bit too narrow. What about this piece? A little bit too narrow. Okay, I'm going to put that piece there, I think. So I want to put it there. That would look nice, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Let's just do it. Yeah, you know, things like black lace that I've got to seek out because I really don't know where I've stored all that stuff. Could be anywhere. So yeah, so I mean the idea is that you overlap everything and you get a nicer look when you do that. Okay, so what am I going to put in there? I keep trying things in there and they're obviously not long enough. So it's slightly stupid. I've got that bird. I'd quite like the idea of that there. Yeah, there, but what am I going to put in here? Oh, I've got a big pumpkin. A big pumpkin. So if I put that there, put that there, I can work with that, can't I? I think so. I think so. So let's pop that down there. Time for a new sheet. I'm getting glue on the face of my patterns, which I don't want. Right, where's that little green bit? Is that wide enough? Is it? Heck, I'm going to have to cut a bit off something else. Yeah, let's just cut a bit off this green bit. So it's to about there. Let's see if we can keep it something like straight. So yeah, if we put that bit up there, that's fine. Then we can put the birdie there. Then I just need something else for there. That's nice, isn't it? Not big enough. What about this bit? Yeah, that's long enough. And then maybe just something else down there. Right. So let's get these stuck down. So that's definitely going there. I remember that. This piece is going from the top down. Just overlapping slightly like that. Lovely. Then the big birdie is going there. Fabulous. I haven't decal trimmed that bottom edge of him. It's straight, so that won't do. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's good enough for me. Oh my goodness, I've broken into song. Stop. Okay. Just a little bit further over. So it's not exactly straight with that one. Now, I could do with, well, I've just seen this. Is it long enough? Oh, not quite. So I'm probably going to have to use, I don't know, some green. Have I got any green that's the right size? No, I don't. What about that? No. What about this? No, no, no. And it's going to have to be a piece of this, actually. Yeah. Let's just see where I want to trim it to. To about there. Well, it's colourful anyway, it's alright. You can use what you want, can't you? Whoops, a bit straight. So that's going to go down there. And I need to trim that off about there. So where's my tear ruler? Let's just do it with that because it's quicker. Oh, see, might be quicker, but it's pants. That's just rubbish. It's totally rubbish. So back to the decollage ruler where I know I'll get it square. Yeah, quicker seldom works out for me, in fairness. So yeah, that's going there. Perfect. Oops. That's very sticky. So this is the last piece. There we go. So get that square at the top, square at the sides. Lovely. There we go. So there we have it. That is our 2-page spread of collage. So let me pop these away. You never know when you might need these. So they can go there. So yeah, I hope you like that. It's nice. So, you know, you can go on and make focal points of things, etc., etc. But what I'm going to do is do 2 pockets. So let's just pop that to one side just now, and it can be drying and doing its thing. And it's my idea to make 2 library pockets. Now, before I seal these up, I'm just going to get my, well, I would if I could find it. It's probably under Mr. Green. My, no, not that one. Oh, well, here's a needle, that'll do. Before you seal it up, just put a hole in your envelope. Just like that. So as when you do seal it up, the air can come out. Otherwise it gets all puffy and you can't get the air out. So we're gonna be covering this, so it doesn't really matter. So let's just put a little bit of glue down on the sealing strip. And we'll stick it closed. Like that. So you see, if you didn't have your air hole, when you do that, you trap air in it and it goes, it doesn't go quite that bad, but it does go a bit puffy. So it's better just to put your hole in first. So yes, I mentioned to you yesterday about a collaboration, and I didn't really go into too much details because it won't be this weekend, it'll be the weekend after. But it's going to be with Kyung Shotwell. And she's lovely. She's just so lovely. So more on that in a minute. So what I want to do is fold this up, but I obviously want it to fit into Mr. Green. So let's see where I want to fold it. Doesn't have to be the entire height of Mr. Green. So I'm going to fold it there. Let's just see what that measures out of curiosity. It's about 2 1/4, is it? Something like that. 2 1/2. So I'm folding up 2 1/2 inches. Like that. And I have another one, as you know. So I'm going to fold that up 2 1/2 inches as well. Let's just see. I'll just compare the two and I'll get them something like right. Right there, lovely. Right, so you can go away again to rest, Mr. Green. Go and have a nice rest. So I've got 2 that look like these. Right, get your bone folder and just crease that in. And these are going to be floating pockets. So if we can manage to keep the back clean, we don't need to put anything on them because there's journaling there already. But you know, it's not always easy for me to keep the back clean. Now this is one of the pages from Lorna's kit, and I love it. I love the idea of sort of decoupage on text or music paper. It's one of my favourite things. So I think what I need to do is decollage that top because it hasn't been done. So just taking a minimal amount just to decorate it. And I need to work out which bit I want. I love this. I love it. But then again, yeah, but you see, you're not going to really see that. So, yeah, I'm going to do it on this side. So, I'm going to mark it where I want to trim it. So I'm just coming in a little bit from the edge all the way around, just so I've got a sort of border. Right, has anybody seen my pencil is the next question. Oops, that's an ink pad. This is because I haven't cleaned up for about 3 days. And it's no good because now I've reached a stage I can't find anything. Right, so I'm going to just make a mark there. And then here, this is where it folds up. But I don't need it to go all the way to the bottom. You're not going to be able to see in that pocket. So I'll cut it about there. And that'll be fine. So let's cut down this side where we marked. Let's just have a check and see where I did mark. Oh, I find this so annoying. There it is there. Impersonal. There. And then this one, which is there. So that's going to go there. And then I need another piece for this bit here. So it's all very straightforward, very, very straightforward. And I need to cut that there. So don't take your eyes off it. There, lovely. We're squarish. 2 more pieces for collage there. Right, so that's going to go there. That's going to fold up. This is going to go there. Oh, it's just a bit too long, that. Actually. Envelope. Let's have a look at this now. Yeah, that's nice. I am going to ink around these because the envelope's cream, and I don't think that you'd see where the paper's start and stop well enough. So just ink around these. You don't need ink the bottom because it's going inside the pocket, you won't see it. But this you need to ink around all 4 sides. So it's quite an easy page today, I think. Easy on the mind anyway. You know, don't get uptight about collaging. You know, can't tell you that enough. It's just sticking bits of paper down. It's nothing too stressful. And don't get stressed about it, because if you do, it'll just start going wrong, I'm telling you. The least you think about it, the better. So think about other things when you're putting your bits of paper down, nice things. Walk along the beach, walk through the forest. Anything nice like that. So let's level that up, down the sides, on the top, and there you go. I mean, how nice is that? I love this page, I love it so much. Right, so now we need to stick the pocket up. I'm going to use art glitter for that. just up from the crease up to the top. Look at that. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then we've got this to stick on. So obviously if you weren't dealing with such a fat Mr. Green, you would put tags in these. You know, that's the thing to do. There are floating pockets that you can put tags in. There we go. But given the situation with a green fella, I'm not going to do that. You know how to make tags, so I won't be teaching you anything you don't know. There we are. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love that so much. Really, really nice. So now we've got another one to make, and I haven't decided which papers to use. So let's get the papers out and have a look. Well, there's that one, but it does have, oh, come here. It does have that text on it, and I would lose a little bit of that text, you know, going into the pocket. That's just part of the page. There's that one. I think I might have the same problem actually. There's that one, that might work. These are already pockets and stuff, but they've got writing on which I might use. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I'll leave the words out in case I decide to put some words on it. Okay, so let's trim this one out. Oh, come on, I'm working in 6 inches again. Let's just trim it out first, and then I'll worry about the actual width that I need. That's the best thing for me. Lovely. That's nice as well, isn't it? I'm spoilt for choice. Okay, so let's have a little look-see. I could put that there. I could chop that off and put that to there. And then use that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chop off the words. You watch, I won't have enough left by the end of this. Yeah, I'm going to chop those off there. Right, I'm going to hang on to them just on the off chance that I've fouled up somewhere along the line. And that's the side that I want to use there. Okay, so I need it to come down to about there. Let's cut it off there. Like that. Just make sure you've got it lined up. Yeah. I'm really sorry about that noise. I know that it's loud. So yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. So just need to trim that off there. Lovely. Okay, cookie. So that's going there. And then I need a piece for the bottom, but I want to use this side. That's why I didn't slice it all the way down, because I wanted to use the other side of the piece for here. So I need to trim that about there. Yeah, I want to use that bottom actually. I want to use the bottom bit, so let's just decal edge that bit there. Yeah, it's just working out what are the best bits you can get out of your paper, really. So yeah, I want that at the bottom like that. So I want to trim that there, trim it there, and I think that'll leave us with the best bit that we possibly could have got out of here. Let's do that the other way, it's probably easier. And this one. Right. Yeah, I think that is the best use out of that piece of paper that we had. That's going to look lovely, it's going to look grand. So, let's get those stuck on. A little bit of an inky dink. Let's go in there. It looks so much better when it's got some ink on. We just need to just do a bit of sticking. So let's stick this one down first. That's nice. That's nice. Yes, definitely. Oh, spilt my glue. So now let's just use the art glitter to close that pocket up. Just a little bit up each side. There we go. Shut that up. So it's been quite an easy one, I think, today, but effective. Looks good. And then we've just got this little bit to stick on. I like that. I'm glad we took the time to kind of fussy cut out the bits that we wanted. Looks really nice. There we go. So, question is, do I want to put some words on it or not? Where did the piece go with the words on? Here it is. Autumn leaves, autumn is my season. Listen, the wind is rising, the air is wild with leaves. We have had our summer evenings, now of October eves. Okay, autumn carries more gold in its pocket than all the other seasons. I think I'll just go with autumn leaves and autumn is my season. They're the least flowery. Therefore, I mean, you know, flowery in wordage. So therefore they probably appeal to me better. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to put that over that way, so I don't want to interfere with this. I'm just going to give it a quick inky dink. just so it stands out a little bit, because otherwise we'd lose it, I fear. So yeah, just going to pop that there. You could put a butterfly, you could put some leaves, if you have any fussy cut leaves, you could do that. Or just leave the words, or you could put a bit of lace or fabric behind them. There's all sorts of things that you could actually do to make that stand out just a bit more, but I don't think it's too bad. There we go. And the other one is going to have autumn leaves on it. Let's just hack that out of there first off. Pop that away. Honestly, I am the world's worst cutter with scissors. I'm horrendous. You'd think all the cutting I do that you'd improve, but no. Okay, it's near enough. A little bit of glue on the back of that. Got a noisy fly in the room again. Come on, get with the programme. It's autumn. Let's just pop that there. I like that there. Lovely. Right, so we've got ourselves a couple of really nice library, well, they are sort of library pockets, floating pockets. Still clean on the back, proud to say. So come on in again, Mr. Green. That collage is very pretty, isn't it? I do like it. So on each side I am going to, I've hardly got any of these left, so I don't know if I've got two gold ones. No, I'm going to have to go for black. Black's okay though. So, I didn't spot that difficulty. It's got a frill on there. So I'll just attach it to the top. It'll be fine. Like that. So there we are, you've got your floating pocket. You can move it around wherever you want. I think this postcard's too big for it, but you get the gist. So let's just cut that down, and then you'll see. Let's cut it to the size it was intended to be. Oops, I don't think I held that down. Get too cocky and you don't hold it down, then it doesn't cut straight. Then you blame the thing. It's not the thing's fault at all. Oh, a bit more. Right, so let's just have a look and see if this is going to fit in the pocket we've made. Yes, like that. So that's the gist of it. That's what happens. That goes in there, and another postcard in the kit would go in this one. If I put it in here, you'll probably see it a little bit better actually. So it's a lovely pocket, really is. And this one I'm going to put on the side. And I might just leave that journaling card in, because I don't think it's doing any harm. So there we have it. There's today's spread. It's a 2-page collage with 2 floating pockets, which are really rather nice. Yeah, I like that. And they're just all made up with papers from Lona's kit. So, yeah, that's today done. So let's see which designer we have tomorrow. And I can tell you now what the prompt's going to be. Insects, because it's the only one left. So the only sort of jeopardy involved here is which designer we get for the very last day. So we need either a 1 or a 2. It's a 2. So it's Lorna. It's our lovely Lorna again. So she's had everything, and unfortunately the journal box missed out on one because we put Edith in instead. So the 30th is definitely insects. It can't be anything else because that's the only one we've got left. So tomorrow will be Lorna, the prompt will be insects. I will be doing a live at usual time, 4 o'clock UK time, just to see the old boy off. So if you can, please come and join me. If you feel so inclined, please can you leave a thumbs up under the video? It all helps. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope you like what we've done. And I'll see you tomorrow for a live at 4 o'clock UK time. Bye guys!